Guys, I haven't thrown it yet, but they might have done the thing. And by the thing, is that not such a promising profile? Let's see what this does. Now the boost comes from the Discmania pros that used to be at Discmania that then went to MVP, notably Simon Lizotte, Eagle McMahon. And while the Tesla or the Volt or Simon even has a new disc coming out in his lineup that is supposed to be replicating that PD style flight, this is the closest non-PD PD profile that I've ever found, because this is an old Innova made C-Line PD, and this is the Neutron Boost prototype. Those are very, very, very similar profiles. And then we can even sub in the modern C-Line PD. It has the nose hump, the thing that I've been wanting them to do. And for comparison purposes, here's the Tesla doesn't have that. So we're gonna throw mostly just PDs and boosts, but we might sub in the Tesla. This hole's short of 300 feet. Let's go ahead and throw a couple of forehands. We're gonna go oldest to newest. Innova C-Line PD. Yeah, good spike in right there. And then Discmania C-Line PD. Oh, came over on that a little bit more. Now let's see what the stability is of this Streamline boost. Cannot wait for it to come out in proton plastic. You're similar distance, downhill, not instead of uphill. This is what it looks like. Unfortunately, it was too hot out in the sun for the Neutron. Unfortunately, I wish it wasn't Neutron. I wish it was proton, because then I could test it against the C-Line PDs. But as it is, let's see if we can't get a clean forehand release with it. That is a great mold. Again, cannot wait for it to come out in proton, because it has the perfect profile. It is the closest, most similar to an Innova made C-Line PD that I've ever seen that wasn't a PD. Now, they do say that the boost is supposed to be a slightly modified, slightly less stable PD. If it's supposed to be less stable, are they just saying that because they're testing it in Neutron plastic, or are they testing it because the mold itself is actually less stable? That's what we need to determine. That's what we're trying to figure out. We're gonna go backhand right here, just a backhand hyzer up around some of these trees. It is 34 feet up and 233 feet. We're gonna go reverse of the last hole's order. So Streamline boost first. Try to get up there. This Neutron is a little slick for me, but we'll make it work. Well, we'll see what the other two do, but that may have been a grip lock. Discmania made PD. And now the Innova made PD. It's the PD shape. That's what we're trying to get. So, yeah, Neutron, it grip locks. I get it. It grip locks. Let's try to go find some open holes where we can actually fully see a fly. We have jumped up to hole number 8, and we're gonna try out, this is a par 4. Looks like it's a flexi backhand down there. So we're gonna try to get through this gap on an anhyzer angle and see where it ends up working out for us, and see stability wise, does it look any different? And we'll see. We'll see if I grip lock it again. We're gonna go Discmania made PD first. Well, I got most of the way clean, I just didn't hit the gap. Now the Innova made PD. There's the gap. Caught a tree down there in the middle. Let's see if we can hit the gap with the Neutron. Well, we hit the Discmania sea line gap. Oh boy. There we go. I like the feel of the disc. It feels incredible. The hand feel is amazing. I'm not going to be able to get over the plastic and do a proper battle with it while it's in this Neutron plastic. So if we can get a stock run or some kind of specialty run proton boost, definitely want to give that a try. As it is right now, let's go see if we can find some more open holes, because I think I'm going to need distance to see stability potential and distance potential and see if it is similar at all. All right, big wide open fairway. It's par 4, so we can't reach it with these. Let's see. Neutron boost first. We're going to release them flat to a touch of hyzer. See distance wise, stability wise, where do they look like, or what do they look like from there. Right below the branch. That is good distance, good stability. That's a great disc. Now, the one that I think it compares most closely to as far as shape is the Innova made one. A little on the low side for the release, but about the same stability. So I do think that the boost is more similar to a slightly seasoned PD as far as stability wise, based off of what I've seen. I also really want to see a proton boost, because I think that will be a lot more telling as far as what it's best to compare it to. All in all, I mean, this isn't a battle, but also comparison-wise, it's comparing more to the Innova made C-Line PD that has been a little seasoned and has the stamp worn off, which that completely makes sense because that's what they were going for. So, hats off to Streamline, hats off to MVP Axiom. They nailed it. This is a perfect disc for what they were going for. I want to see it in a different plastic before I consider bagging it, but there's a good chance I will be bagging one. And I think that the very large possibility is that I will at some point in time bag a boost. If it's going to be this Neutron plastic, especially when these proton or this prototype ones, they're a little on the slick side, but I would be bagging it during the winter time. So maybe you see a boost during the winter time, but it would be similar to how I was bagging the S-Line PD versus the C-Line PD. I just never truly 100% felt comfortable with the S-Line PD, but the C-Line PD always felt like it fit. I think that would be the difference between neutron versus proton. So if we can, please, Streamline. I know you're probably never ever gonna watch this, but if you do, Streamline, this is an amazing mold. You guys nailed it, you knocked it out of the park. Can we get it in proton, please? That would be amazing. If so, we might have content creators bagging Streamline Boost. Hopefully you guys enjoy content like this. If so, please make sure to like the video. If you want to see new stuff, make sure to comment all of that down below. Please make sure to subscribe. It helps you guys out with these subscriber-only giveaways. And if you want to be automatically entered into monthly giveaways, check out the memberships as well. Until next time, see you out on the course.